Dion Ruff Sloan, and I use creativity, productivity, and spirituality to help you live your best life at any age. And today we are here for another Magic Monday, where I take the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle cards and tune in to help us receive some support for the coming week. Now, we are in the Mercury in retrograde, the first Mercury in retrograde for 2019. And I want to remind you that this is not a time to be freaking out and battening down the hatches and all of these other things that you might be seeing coming out, because no Mercury in retrograde, no Mercury in reggaeton, no Mercury in Gatorade can stop you from doing what it is that you need to do. The Mercuries in retrogrades are times to remember to be more mindful about your communication, more mindful about what it is you're thinking and what it is you are speaking, because words do have power. So really reinventing, realizing that the way that we communicate really does have an impact. Okay, now that I've said all that, let's go ahead and get into the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. Taking a nice deep breath together. One more as we notice how we're doing physically, how you're doing emotionally. How are you doing mentally? How are you doing energetically? And how you're doing spiritually. And with that check-in, let's see how we can support ourselves this week in the physical earth realm. So Earth, how can we support ourselves physically this week? Honoring cycles. We tend to live in cycles. We have day going into night, going into day. We have season going into season, month going into month, year going into year. But do we really take the time to really honor that cycle? Now, in honoring cycles for this week, you might need to honor the fact that you are starting to really get revved up to do stuff. You might need to honor the fact that you are starting to slow down. Just really noticing what seasonal cycle you are in your life and really honoring that by, if you are in the winter season, you might need to add more warmth. You might need to take deeper good self-care. You might need to get to bed earlier. Whatever cycle of life that you are in, really allow yourself to honor it physically, making sure you get enough water, making sure you get enough movement. All of those things are honoring the cycles in the physical realm. All right, let's tune in to the emotional realm and see the water realm and ask water how we can support ourselves emotionally this week. Regeneration. I love regeneration. This could mean that you are taking a bath if you usually take a shower, or taking a shower if you're usually taking a bath. Doing something to really regenerate yourself. Doing body scrubs, getting in. And I say this in terms of water because I say this in terms of water and the body because that is usually the easiest way to regenerate, but it might be something as simple as watching a really good tear-jerking movie and giving yourself permission to have a good cry, or vice versa. It could be giving yourself permission to laugh and watching a comedy special or something. I know there have been a lot of great comedy specials on Netflix that have really helped me to regenerate myself. So do something to regenerate yourself emotionally this week. All right, let's tune into the air realm and ask air, how can we support ourselves mentally this week? Belief systems. Are there any belief systems that are running that are telling you you're too old to do this or you can't do this because? Really noticing how your beliefs, how your current belief systems are holding you back from doing something or propelling you forward. Sometimes we have a belief system that was implanted Sometimes we have a belief system that was implanted in us before our childhood, or in our childhood, rather, that we're still running as an adult, and it's no longer in alignment with who we are. So check in with those belief systems and see what needs to be thrown out and what needs to be input again. All right, checking in on the fire realm and asking fire, how can we support ourselves energetically this week? Passion. I have a passion for doing these cards and for playing with the cards because I love playing with these cards. And so that I hope that translates through these videos that I'm doing for you. What is your passion? How can you bring more of your passion into whatever it is you're doing? If there are things that you absolutely have to do, how can you bring some passion and vibrance and enthusiasm to it so that it makes it a more enjoyable experience for yourself? That's how you uplift your energy, by bringing your passion to it this week. All right. Let's check in with the spiritual realm and see what Spirit wants to tell us about how we can support ourselves spiritually in this coming week. As above, so below. Now, with Mercury in retrograde, that's what's going on in the above, but we know some of the effects of what happens in the below, around us, with us personally. But what you might not realize is that we inform the above as much as the above informs us. So really connecting in, what is it that I'm needing to learn about this Mercury in retrograde? What is it that I need to remember about this Mercury in retrograde? And really bringing that forth in a conscious way within your life so that the above is as informed about what's going on in the below as you are about the above. Tuning into that and connecting with it is going to be your support system for your spirit in this week. So remember, honor your cycles. Take time to regenerate yourself. Tune into belief systems and clear out anything that's no longer in alignment. Bring passion, your passion, to everything that you do this week, and inform the above as much as the above forms the below. That is your support for this week on this Magic Monday. If you enjoyed this and would like to have an oracle session of your very own, do check out the link in the description box and schedule an appointment with me. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. I am sending you many, many blessings for a great week, and I will see you next Magic Monday. Take care.